All right, ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 4 3-minute rounds in the super featherweight division. This bout is brought to you by Red Boxing Promotions and Viva Live TV and the Fight Night Channel. Your judges for this contest are Ron Scott Stevens, Damian Walton, and Ray Amendetis. And your referee for this contest is Sharon Sands. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Barrio San Miguel, California, he stands at 5 foot 10 inches. He weighs in at 129.3 pounds. He has an undefeated professional record of 1 win, no losses. Introducing Kevin Perez. Fighting out of the red corner, from Bakersfield, California, he stands at 5 foot 8 inches. Weighs in at 130 pounds even. He has a professional record of 1 win, 1 loss. Introducing Nicholas Rubalcado. At this time, we're going to take our final instructions from referee Sharon Sands.
All right, Kevin, Nicholas, you received your instructions in the dressing room. I expect a good, clean fight. Keep the punches up, touch gloves, and come out at the...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the action has begun. Round 1 in this 4-round contest.
We should expect Kevin Perez to try to press forward, use the jab. He's a little bit of the taller fighter. Chino Rubalcado, though, he might come in with some counters. They're going to feel each other out, though, see which one has more power.
Yeah, they're definitely starting out a little tentative. You can see some jabs being thrown there, but not a lot of contact here. I think they're just pretty much trying to test each other, get that range, get the timing down, and we'll probably see some things.
It's also very possible that these two men have crossed each other's paths in the gym. Kevin Perez fighting out of Corona, California. Rubalcado fighting out of Bakersfield. That area generally trades a lot of fighters and a lot of gym experience. So it's very possible these two men know each other. And from my interaction with the Perez team is that they very much are aware of everyone coming out of the Bakersfield area. A lot of these teams are from Bakersfield. So I'm pretty sure these guys are familiar with each other in some way as well.
Well, it is a small world, Matthew, and you're right. Paths cross, and chances are these two are familiar with each other. Of course, they're professionals. They're going to do their homework, even if they have never met. So these guys are going to come in here knowing a little bit about each other.
Ooh.
Starting off,
Left hand from Kevin Perez almost landed.
Yeah. You see the referee backing him away and back into the...
Perez a little bit wide with his strikes right now. Chino a little bit more tight, a little more guarded. Defense a little more tight as well. Rubalcado should try pressing Kevin Perez because of that lack of defense from Perez.
Well, Nicholas is sticking that jab out there and coming back in with a body shot, and I think that can pay dividends. He just needs to get in there and get those things landing a little better.
Oh, good lead right hook.
Nice right hook. Just as I said to get in there, there he goes.
Oh, good one too there by Kevin Perez.
Return. He got a receipt there, so.
Combination by Perez, uppercut by Rubalcado.
There we go, now we're going. And the crowd's getting into this. Following, I could tell in the audience, so everyone here is on the edge of their seats for this one.
It is one of those fights where if it does sort of devolve into a war, I think it doesn't benefit either one. I think it's one of those situations where either guy can get caught, probably caught a lot easier in that situation. I think Chino should probably stick to his tight combinations, stick to the outside.
Round 2.
Oh, good shot by Kevin Perez there. Threw a left straight, followed up with a right hook. Kevin Perez switched stances early in the first round to match Chino's stance.
Perez is pressing him up against the ropes there.
Hard hooks by Chino, but Kevin Perez is just getting in there, man. He's almost like a Brandon Figueroa, where like it's the punches themselves don't look like they're having that much effect, but they do, and it's the accumulation factor as well. For every shot that Rubalcado lands, Kevin Perez is landing 3 right now at this pace.
Exactly, and he doesn't seem to mind fighting in a box. He gets in there close and he starts letting fly. So when he has his opponent up against the ring ropes, you know, he's just got a sitting target right there. Nicholas needs to stay away from those ropes.
Stay in the center.
He can stay in the center of this ring here. I think he'll do a better job because he seems to be catching the worst of it when he gets backed up.
Yes, absolutely. Like right now, you can see that Rubalcado's landing far more shots right now.
Yep, absolutely, and there he is standing there. And
Kevin, man, he's
tough. Right there. He is tough, but they're right there in the ring going after
lead
him.
hook by Kevin Perez. Might have shook up Rubalcado there.
He might have.
Nicholas needs to get his hands up here.
Absolutely, he doesn't want to let that guard down. Those jabs like that are going to go straight through the minute those arms go down, and once again he'll find himself back in a corner up against the ropes, and he needs to stay away from that. He's doing better in the center of the ring.
And when Rubalcado lands like a body shot like that, he's not following up with it. He's not making it into a combination. He needs to. Kevin's throwing combinations right now off the jab. It's fundamental work right there, and it's working. Oh, good jab there.
Oh, yeah. Well, that one snapped his head back. He felt that one for sure. And there goes again. Those jabs and working those in there. That's what he needs to do.
I mean, so often that young fighters forget just the basics. Throw a jab.
Throw the jab. Absolutely. Throw the jab. And especially when the guard is down or it's open like that, throw the jab. His footwork is fine. He's right in the perfect place to throw that jab right down the middle.
And the jab's one of those punches where you don't need to land it. It's a setup punch. So if you're out of range, you throw the jab, try to get in range.
You just landed a left right there. And up against the ropes, and they're going to fight in a box. And
good hit there by Rubalcado.
Kevin Perez he doesn't mind fighting close, that's for sure. He likes to get in there.
459 on our 50-50 raffle. We'll have 459 on our 50-50 raffle.
Perez in there with a body shot.
Let's make some noise! We're gonna fight fans tonight. Let me hear you say hell yeah! Round 3, baby, don't forget we on Viva Live TV, Fight Night Channel.
Fight even going into the third round.
You know, I've got the same thing. I've got the first round going to Nicholas. I got Kevin Perez, as you said, he was in there throwing combinations and landing just more punches and outscoring his opponent. So I gave round 2 to him. I got it all tied up.
We have it switched, actually.
Oh, do we?
Yes. I thought that Kevin Perez landed enough and actually hurt Chino at the end of that first round to get that first round. And then I thought Perez won that first round. I thought Chino Rubalcado, I thought he did enough in that second round to win it, especially in the second half of the round. Once he started really timing Kevin Perez a little bit better, he was able to land his shots like right there.
And these rounds are very, very close. This is tough to call, folks, because these guys are getting in there. They're trading leather. They're scoring. Nothing really as far as knockout power, but they're in there scoring some punches. And this is a fun fight. This is a very fun fight to watch.
Neither guy's really, taken away with it. Neither guy's really getting that lead on the other. Both guys seem like they're very still competitive, back and forth. One guy lands a combination and the next guy lands a combination. It's very much like that.
Back and forth, it's just absolutely right. It just goes, and this is kind of fun to watch because we don't. I never want to come in and see somebody just bulldoze over the other guy. I want to see some competition, and both of these goes right to work, and they're in there. They're throwing leather. They're eating punches. They're landing punches, and they understand. They've only got 1 and maybe not even a half rounds left to go in this fight, and who knows what the judges see. Who knows how they're scoring this? So they're going to have to go in there and they're going to have to really make sure that they're not leaving in the judges' hands.
Honestly, Kevin Perez hurting right there.
Perez is sitting there. There he goes. He's trying to take it out of the judges' hands right there. And he's scoring. And once again, Nicholas is back up against the ring ropes.
Eating shots,
and Perez is scoring points. There he is again, scoring more, and
nice uppercut there by Kevin Perez.
This is going to leave.
Mouthpiece out. Double jab in the left straight after. It's beautiful.
I think he got that right in there. Just a glancing, and he's still throwing. He's up against the ropes now. He's still throwing.
I get the mouthpiece. Kevin Perez really hurt Rubalcado there.
Well, I believe he did. He was getting some scoring punches and bunches. And he had
both guys throwing out defense. All offense right now.
It's just all offense. Yeah, absolutely. There's no feints. There's
no head movement. Great uppercut and lead hook after it. That was fantastic from Kevin Perez.
And see, just like you were saying earlier.
He hurt him again.
Hurt him again. Yep. Nicholas has scored a punch to the body, 8, 3, and 4. But then, scored another big one. And, I see that he's scoring, I think, the bigger punches, but he's getting outscored by the number of punches that his opponent is throwing at him.
Yes.
So it's very, very, very difficult to score. Very fun to watch. I wouldn't want to be a judge.
I definitely give that last round to Kevin Perez. That was probably the most dominant and clear round of the fight.
I absolutely agree with you there. He was just throwing too many punches. Nicholas was absorbing too many punches. Yep. He was up against the ring too much. He was in the corner too much. And as you said, you cannot win a fight when you throw one punch and absorb 2 or 3.
Yeah.
You're not going to win that fight. You're either going to have to knock your opponent out or you're going to lose on scoring. And this is what's happening right now. He's letting Kevin get back in this fight and outscore him. And he needs this next round because if he doesn't, I believe we might have a little upset in the making.
Yes, I think Kevin Perez is going to stay undefeated and beat Rubalcado.
We shall see. Round 4, ladies and gentlemen. And this has been one heck of a fun fight to watch.
Good left hand there. Right hook, though, by Kevin Perez. Both guys trading hooks.
And they're landing. They're not just trading. They are landing those blows. And neither one of them is budging.
Kevin Perez headhunting just a little bit. If you threw just 1 or 2 body shots in the mix of that combinations or the combinations he throws, it would open up the head.
Absolutely, and he's landed a few body shots before. He's got that softened up. He should go back there because, like you said, that opens up the head shots. And for him, those combinations are the ones that are working.
Just double up on that lead hook. Go to the body, go to the head. Good hook there by Chino.
He must have heard you right there because he went right after it.
Another good hook there by Rubalcado. Kevin, though, he's just landing more. He's just doing more right now.
He is
And it's a fight. The story of the fight's definitely Rubalcado trying to sort of take the momentum, take the energy from Kevin Perez by landing these counters, but they're not having that desired effect. They're not hurting Kevin Perez like he's intending it for. And, I mean, that's credit to Kevin Perez. He is such a tough fighter.
Well, and credit to both of these gentlemen. These guys are warriors. They are absorbing a lot of punches. As you said, there's not a lot of defense in tonight's bout here, folks. This is all offense.
Ooh.
And there you go. There's another one.
Budding shots there.
Another one there from Nicholas, and he's starting to land those shots. And Perez is there getting those pitter-patter. Oh, that wasn't a pitter-patter. He got those. Oh, that was a 4-5 combination right there, and I believe every one of them landed. And give it up for Nicholas Rubalcado. He is absorbing some punishment and going straight ahead.
His fans are family cheering him on, trying to get him that second win. It's just not going to happen, I think, with a minute left.
No, I believe it's a little too late here unless he comes up with some sort of knockout. I believe, he's going to lose this fight. He desperately needs this round. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the last 30 seconds. And it's going to go down here, folks. These guys are just going for it. Who knows? It's a toss-up. I believe they know it's a toss-up. They don't want to leave anything in the ring. They're going to leave it all right there. 10 more seconds, folks. There we are. Punches in bunches. And that is it, folks, boy. What a way to start out tonight. They left it all hanging out right there in that fourth round, folks. Who knows how the judges are going to see that last round.
Kevin definitely got that last round. I mean, Kevin won the fight.
I believe so. I see it that way. We'll see what the judges think. We'll see if they agree with our expert opinion, Matthew, and
yes, let's see.
We'll see if our eyes have been deceiving us, or
great fight for Kevin Perez. Stays undefeated. From Corona, California, not a big market, right outside LA. But
ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing, all 3 judges score the fight 38-38, declaring this fight a draw.
Draw?
A draw. See, again,
I got to see the judges' scorecard on that
I
one.
need to see the judges because, again, that's why I was questioning that fourth round. I'm just wondering, how they gave it, and because there was that chance that it could have been that 2-2 draw, and
that's true.
And I'm thinking, who knows? I've seen so many fights, and sometimes you just have to wonder what the judges seen because it wasn't what you or I made.